everyone, this is Renee again. I hope today is going great for you. Today we're talking about how to live zero waste in a rural apartment in a food desert. So that's kind of a difficult situation. I had a couple of friends request this topic yesterday. So I just threw it together and we'll see how it goes. So the thing that you need to remember, if you're in this situation, I've been in that situation, it sucks a lot. So it's really easy to get discouraged. But what you need to remember is don't let perfection be the enemy of good. If you are doing your best and trying your hardest to get down to as little waste as possible, that is still a wonderful, wonderful thing, and you're doing a great job. So don't let perfection be the enemy of good. So the first thing that you need to figure out is what resources you have at your disposal. So is there a farmer's market nearby? Is there online shopping that you can do for non-perishables? Are there dry goods stores near you, or bulk shopping at Costco or Sam's or BJ's or whatever? Because yes, a lot of that stuff is covered in plastic, but at the same time, if you get a big bag of something, you're using less plastic than a bunch of little ones. So see what you have, and also what can you learn to make at home, like bread products, or can you get a gallon of milk or cream or whatever, and can you make dairy products for yourself, like butter or yogurt or whatever? Figure out what you can do at home. So the second thing is check the website for your county and see what they can recycle and what they can't. And also see if they have like a municipal composting situation going on. Most do, some don't. Depends on what situation you're in. So most places, when they recycle, take cardboard, aluminum cans, glass, and paper. So plastic can get kind of iffy because manufacturers use a lot of additives to make plastic more or less flexible, depending on what they're manufacturing for. Like produce bags are flimsy, and so they have a lot of additives to make them less brittle, and I don't know. And milk jugs are made from have different additives too. So check the website, see what they can do. So when you do go grocery shopping, and if your grocery store is a couple of towns away, I suggest going once a month if you can and stocking up on things. Stocking up on things that you need. But if you don't have access to bulk bins or fresh produce, fear not, it's okay. Concentrate on buying things in cardboard, glass, aluminum cans, and paper. Because these things can be recycled in most places. And recycling isn't that great for the environment, but it's still better than filling up the landfill. If that makes sense. So use a value judgment. So, but when you also go shopping, don't forget your produce bags and reusable grocery bags, because that's really important. That will reduce your need for plastic bags at the grocery store, and those generally don't get recycled because they're so flimsy and so flexible that they often clog up the machine, the conveyor belt thing, in most recycling plants. Now, there's some things that are the same regardless of where you are. You can bring your reusable water bottle when you go out of the apartment. Bring a reusable coffee mug. Bring your lunch to work every day. I pack Adam's lunch every day that he goes to work, and it saves us so much money because at the cafe at his work, you can't get out of there without spending at least $8 a day if you buy lunch from there every day. So bring leftovers, bring food from home. Even if it's just like a sandwich, just bring food from home. So you can use hankies instead of Kleenex. Use cloth napkins at home instead of paper napkins. And you can use regular dish towels instead of paper towels. And you end up saving a ton of money on paper products. So if you are living in an apartment, you are already paying for electricity. When you leave a room, turn the light off. This will save you a ton of money and also produce a lot less electricity. Same with the showers. Take short showers if you can. Save that water. There are ways to compost indoors that don't smell. So if you're in an apartment, that would be a good idea. So the Japanese have a method called bokashi. They use inoculated wheat germ to get the process started. So put the veggie scraps in a bin, and then you sprinkle the wheat germ over top of it, and it turns to potting soil in about a month. So you just layer it up, and it doesn't smell. The only smell is really vinegar. It smells like vinegar, and it works. You have potting soil. You can use it on potted plants. You can use it in a communal veggie garden if you have one. It's worth looking into. So if you menstruate, there are 2 eco-friendly and very budget-friendly options for you. Menstrual cups and reusable pads. So menstrual cups last about 8 to 10 years, depending on how hard you use them, and before they need to be replaced. So think about that. Before I switched, I was using about 14 disposable pads every month. I would have to spend about $50 every 2 to 3 months on menstrual products. And since I switched to the menstrual cup, I save a ton of money on pads. Like, it doesn't leak, so things are good. Pads, the reusable pads, can last a good long while depending on how gentle you are with them, again. And they work exactly like the disposable ones. So both of these options are great if you want to get away from pads and tampons. Because as menstruating people, like I said before, we go through a lot of them. So speaking of bathroom stuff, toilet paper. There's a company called Who Gives a Crap, and yes, that's its actual name of the company. They use 100% recycled paper, and they're packaged in paper and cardboard. They are a mail order company from Australia. And you get 48 really big rolls for $48 USD. And we got a box in December of last year, and we're still working on it. Those boxes last a long time. And the great thing is the company builds toilet facilities in developing nations with about 50% of the profits. So, I mean, that's cool, right? Who wouldn't want to be involved in that? That's cool. So, that's all I've got for today. If you have a topic that you want me to talk about, please let me know. I love having people tell me what to talk about. That is very, very useful for me. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want, and I hope this helps you guys. I really do. So, I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye, guys. Love you.